to the Workforce Connections podcast, where we discuss workforce development in Southern Nevada. Here's your host.
Hi, and welcome to another episode of the WC podcast. Today, our guests are two members of a team that are going to be inaugurating our very first full-scale Employee MV Youth Hub. Adam, Felicia, welcome, and thank you for being today with us here at the podcast.
Thank you for having us.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Well, let's go and get started about what is this Employee MV Youth Hub. I know some of our listeners have not heard that before. Again, it's a new concept. So walk us through what a youth experience would be like, Adam, at this new hub when they go there. What kind of resources will they find in the hub? And most importantly, do they need to pay for anything?
Absolutely. So this new concept is going to be implemented into the West Charleston Library, cross streets of Charleston and Jones on August 4th. Essentially what we want this to be is a hub for anyone who is interested in obtaining either work experience or employment, as well as maybe possibly getting some form of vocational training, or even if it's just related to career advising in general, to be able to walk into this hub directly, find a career advisor who could sit down with them and discuss all the benefits and things that they could possibly obtain. The good thing about this is that it's no cost to anyone. So long as you're eligible for our program, then you're more than welcome to come on in and sort of learn about some of the things that you're possibly eligible for to receive.
That sounds fantastic. And so if I heard you right, again, you can be a youth that's still in school, or you can be a youth that's already graduated high school.
Yes, that's correct. So you can be either in school or out of school youth, and primarily right now we're looking between the ages of 16 to 24. So long as you're within that range, just come on in, try to speak with one of our career advisors to determine if we can get you helped out.
That's great. Felicia, we are already working with employers in this concept for a few weeks now. One of them is MGM Resorts. As you remember, they came to the library, the West Charleston Library, where this new youth hub is going to be located, and did a career exploration day. Some of the other things we've done with MGM Resorts is hiring fairs, digital job description, animated videos. MGM Resorts came to our One Stop to do a residency. They stayed 2 weeks and hired over 100 people from our One Stop. And now they're doing a lifeguard credit program with CCSD, which we'll talk about a little bit more. But knowing that they do all this because, like many employers, they're having difficulty connecting with labor. They're finding the labor, the talent they need. Talent acquisition is perhaps the biggest challenge right now for employers. And so there's many jobs, but what types of jobs, what type of entry-level jobs are a good opportunity for our youth participants, Felicia?
So we have a lot of youth come in and, say we have a youth participant that wants to go into the cosmetology field. We have opportunities where they could be a receptionist or front desk and work in that cosmetology office. That way they're being able to see how the job is done, talk to other employers there to see if they actually like that job. And you never know, maybe they do like it, maybe they don't like it and they want to pursue it. Or, they're doing something at the front desk and they're enjoying scheduling or making phone calls. Maybe they lean in towards something that field. It gives them the opportunity to see if they like the job or not. And such as like if they want to go into dental assistant, we could try getting them a job working front desk at a dentist's office too, just so they could see what the job is like and go from there.
And Felicia, in entry-level positions, you mentioned a few where this interaction, customer service skills are obviously very important for these kinds of positions. Do you guys work on what is you generally call soft skills with these youth participants and how they interact with people, good eye contact, firm handshake? Do you guys work with youth on that?
Yeah, so we help them prepare for these jobs too. If they want to go into something customer service-wise, we're helping them gain those skills and preparing them to let them know what the job is going to be expected so that they can prepare themselves to know what they're getting themselves into.
Fantastic. Thank you. Adam, tell us specifically about your role at the Employee MV Youth Hub, and then also tell me why is it important for the Youth Hub to be able to work with employers like MGM Resorts on our initiatives to try to place youth into meaningful career pathways.
Of course. So currently I operate as the program supervisor for the Employee MV Youth Hub. My main priorities are just to oversee and ensure things are going smoothly and that career advisors are actually doing their job to the best of their ability and the way that they should be doing it. But also, it's more than that. It's also ensuring that we're providing quality customer service to those participants, to those clients that come into the office, and just adhering to those standards. In terms of the MGM partnership, those employers are super, super important to what we are trying to do because in Las Vegas, it's no hidden secret that the hotels and casinos pretty much have a pretty strong presence within the employment industry. And that's oftentimes a lot of like the youth that come into us, they just want to find a job within those spaces. So having a partnership like the MGM, they have a ton of benefits. They have a ton of opportunities, room for you to grow as a leader, as an individual, and find and work your way up the ladder. If we can create those partnerships and help anyone who's looking for work experience or just seeking some opportunity in general, that goes hand in hand with them being successful later down the road as well. So.
Great. Earlier I mentioned again our friends at MGM Resorts, Wanda Smith-Gisbert, who spoke at that career exploration event at the West Charleston Library, introduced us to their CCSD lifeguard credit program, where, again, our youth, we want them to go to work, as Felicia, you were saying, to gain work experience, really understand what it's like to be in the labor force. Earning a paycheck is important at an early age. Sometimes they have to help at home, meet their needs. But besides earning a paycheck and perhaps even earning some high school credit in certain jobs like the lifeguard, companies like MGM Resorts have other benefits. Like if you stay long enough, you will earn free college tuition. They will pay for your entire college education once you're there for a certain period of time. So what other employers besides MGM Resorts are you working with at the Employee MV Youth Hub? And we would maybe really love to hear a success story from one of your participants.
Yeah, so right now we have a workspace called Comuna, where it's a shared workspace, and right now we have a participant who is working the front desk there, and we have a lot of other businesses that are in this workspace, so it gives him the opportunity to connect with these work places and get to know people, expand his customer service skills and learn about other job opportunities. He's also in a program right now where we just put him into a trade, and which is a year-long trade, and we like to name him as a star participant because he's done so well and has so much ambition in it that he's almost finished this course in a matter of months. And that's what we want out of our participants. We want them to come and seek the help and know that we're here to support them, and we want them to succeed. And we want them to have a job that they absolutely love doing, and give them those opportunities that, they probably wouldn't have had unless they came and, seek the help, because a lot of people are discouraged, and we want them to know that we're here to help them. That's
awesome, Felicia. And I can sense and hear the passion in your voice, and I see it in your smile when you talk about the youth that you're helping. What brought you into this position, into this occupation and career? What brought you to being a career advisor helping youth? Why do you do it?
I always say too, nobody goes to school to do this, and it's really rewarding because, when I was younger, I didn't really exactly know what I wanted to do, and I wish I had that sort of guidance when I was beginning my college years and trying to figure out what it is that I wanted to do. So being able to be that support for somebody and help them find their interest, or help them, just guide them to let them know, you could do it. It's not impossible, no matter what the barriers are that you think are holding you back. It's really rewarding to watch these participants, go from one point where they felt like they couldn't do it to actually succeeding and loving what they're doing.
That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that, Felicia. Adam, this is starting to sound, really good. How do youth connect to the hub? Do they have to come to the West Charleston Library? Is there other access points? Is there other means? Tell us a little bit about that.
So that's a good thing about us right now is we have multiple access points. So as you indicated, the West Charleston Library, that is where we'll be primarily located physically. We're also located at the Flamingo Harbor. We usually have a staff member over there Tuesday through Saturday, But on top of that too, we're willing to go the extra length. We've done virtual appointments with other participants in the past if the need arises. We haven't done so already, but we wouldn't neglect necessarily going out and meeting a participant at another library that's located closer to their area of residence, because we understand right now times are rough. Transportation is rough, especially with gas prices. So we want to go the extra mile to assist those people, especially if they need it. In terms of other ways too, we know youth love technology. We know they love social media. So we're on every major social media platform: TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. I believe they're the ones that come to mind. But if you ever want to follow those, you can do at Employ NV Youth Hub. And that's kind of going to be the Instagram account, Twitter account, TikTok account for all of that, for that username. But we also have a website as well. It's called employinvyouthhub.org. So we try to keep things pretty consistent and easy for people to find us.
Thank you for sharing that. We'll make sure that we put it on the video screen as well for the those of us who watch us on the WC YouTube channel. But I'm grateful that you have all those mechanisms for youth to connect, and that you're even willing to meet them in a different location. And to find out about the locations that we have, again, the website is the best place to go, employeenvyouthhub.org. But again, the fact that you said that you will go meet a youth where they are is really awesome. And so, Adam, same question as Felicia. What brought you as a young man to be a career advisor and now a supervisor and an Employee MV Youth Hub? Why do you do what you do?
I guess it originated kind of corny because I think when I was younger, I wanted to make the world like a better, safer place. When I went to my undergrad, I was searching. I switched majors a few times. I finally settled on criminal justice because I felt that gave me the tools to make the world a safer place. I eventually went to my graduate program at UNLV to get my master's in criminal justice, and my focus specifically was juvenile delinquency. How are kids kind of like having this pathway into adult criminal offending? And oftentimes it's because they face tremendous amount of barriers. They lack education, they lack financial resources. And when I stumbled across this program to be able to assist youth and sort of deviate them away from that path of adult criminal offending potentially, it kind of struck to my core and something I wanted to work on and assist the population, especially in Las Vegas where I've grown up. So that's sort of how I've gotten to this position.
That's great, Adam. And I know when I met you, one of the things we talked about, I want to make sure that our listeners and any youth that are listening to us now know you are using every kind of method to expose youth to these career opportunities. Felicia, you mentioned something I remember you talking about was this virtual reality or VR technology. Tell us a little bit about if a youth comes into the hub, how do you use VR to do career exploration?
Yeah, absolutely. So oftentimes when you're younger, you have an idea of what you want to do for work, but even though you might not have necessarily worked in that space or in that environment, what this allows you to do is put on a virtual reality headset and sort of, if you want to try and test out being a welder, you want to try to test out being an engineer or a mechanic, it can give you that opportunity without putting you into that environment that might necessarily be dangerous at this time, but still give you an idea of what the job would entail and look like on a day-to-day basis. So it's a really cool, unique thing. I didn't honestly know we even existed until we got it. And I kind of wish we had it when I was in high school, but it's definitely something I would recommend anyone take advantage of because you never know. You don't think you could see yourself doing something, and then when you actually put yourself in that space, then you kind of change your mindset and be like, this could be something I want to pursue.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic. I mean, the more I hear about what you guys are doing, the more excited I get about the day we're going to be officially opening the space for the public. I know that you're going to be moving in earlier than that. And then, of course, if a youth shows up before that grand opening, you're going to help them as well. But that day will be more of a celebration. We're going to invite the community in to see this place. So, Felicia, what final advice would you have for a youth listening? Because I can't think of any reason why a youth would not want to go there. There's so many resources for them, people like you and Adam to talk to be advised by. We have, again, assessments, connections to employers, virtual reality tools at no cost to the youth. They don't have to pay anything. So, Felicia, what final advice would you have for any youth listening that wants to find out about how to connect to career opportunities?
No, all I have to say, if you're hesitant on it, don't be like, all it takes is for you to contact us. Come and talk to us. And like, as you said, like, it's at no cost to you. You don't have to worry about anything, and we're going to help you with everything and be there with you every step of the way to ensure that you are getting into the training that you want to, getting work experience in the field that you want to. We're here to help you and let you know that you could do it and provide you as much support as possible. So just give us a call, send us an email, fill out the interest form. There's many ways to get in contact with us, and even just stopping by. Like, it's a great opportunity, and I wish I knew about something like this when I was younger and going to school. It's just come on and do it. It's a good time.
Great. Well, yes, I say to the youth, you heard it here, go to employeenvyouthhub.org today to find out how you can access these resources, how you can go meet Felicia and Adam, and then go to the West Charleston Library, right? I know that, again, August 4th is our grand opening ceremony, but you can access these resources even before then. So for anybody listening, employeenvyouthhub.org, go meet Felicia and Adam. So I want to thank you guys for being here with us today and exposing our listeners to these fantastic resources happening in the hub. And I hope that we can do a follow-up to this maybe in a few weeks or months, and you can tell us more success stories. Does that sound fair?
Yeah. Sounds good.
Sounds good to us. Thank you so much for having us, Jaime.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you guys for coming. Well, that does it for another episode of the WC Podcast. We hope to see you in the next one. Until then, stay safe. All right, Felicia and Adam, thank you for staying over to do our bonus segment called Against the Wall. Are you ready?
Yep.
I guess
Let's
so.
do it.
All right, we're going to have three segments. The first one's called Your Favorites, where I'm going to give you a category, and you're going to tell me your favorite within that category. So, Felicia, I'm going to start with you. Your favorite food.
Sushi.
Adam, your favorite food.
Macaroni and cheese.
All right. Felicia, tell me your favorite movie.
Ooh, Titanic.
Adam.
The Lord of the Rings.
Great. Felicia, what is your favorite city to visit?
Ooh, I don't know. LA, maybe?
Okay, LA. Adam?
Probably New York or on the island of Maui.
Okay. Felicia, what is your favorite artist or musical group?
I like... I don't know. Let's see.
Drawing a blank, huh?
Yeah.
All right, Adam, you go next then. Let's see. We'll come back to Felicia.
I have two. So of all time, it'd probably be Kanye West. Currently, it's The Weeknd.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, those are things my kids listen to. I think. Felicia, want to try again? Your favorite artist or musical group?
I like Halsey.
Oh,
Yeah.
yep. She's
Yeah,
good.
okay.
Very good. So Felicia, finish off this segment for us. What's your favorite sports team?
The Dallas Cowboys.
Adam?
Unfortunately, the Detroit Lions.
Oh, yes. I love how you led with unfortunately. Well, you guys made it through our first segment called Your Favorites. We're going to go to the second one, which is called Tough Choices. I'm going to give you two choices. You're going to pick one. And this time, Adam, we'll start with you. Would you rather vacation in the U.S. or abroad?
Abroad.
Felicia?
Abroad.
Adam, would you rather go camping or glamping?
Camping.
Felicia?
Camping.
Both camping. All right. Adam, are you a coffee or tea person?
Green tea.
Green tea. Felicia?
Coffee, definitely.
Okay. Adam, would you rather owe money or owe a favor?
Oh, a favor.
Felicia?
Money.
All right. Adam, are you a cats person or dogs person?
So I'm a cat. I have a cat, but I love both. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Most people just classify that as you're a cat lover. So
Oh, okay.
I love both.
Me too. Felicia, how about you?
Definitely a dog person.
Okay. Adam, one of our toughest choices here. Would you rather have justice or grace?
That's a tough. Probably Grace.
Felicia?
Grace.
All right. Adam, actions or words?
Actions.
Felicia?
Actions.
All right. You guys made it through the tough choices segment, so we're rounding the corner to the final stretch. And this last segment is called Finish the Sentence. I'm going to give you about 90% of a sentence. You're going to finish it for me. Felicia, I'm going to start with you. If Felicia could live anywhere, it would be...
Probably Colorado.
All right. Adam, if you could live anywhere, it would be...
Same place I would visit, Maui.
Same place, meaning Colorado, visit Maui?
Well, same place I would visit, so Maui.
Oh, gotcha. Maui. Okay, very good. Felicia, your favorite thing about your job is...
Helping people.
Very good. That came through today. Adam, your favorite thing about your job is?
Success stories.
Felicia, the best part of living in Southern Nevada is?
I would say the food. We have a lot of variety of food here.
All right. Adam, the best part of living in Southern Nevada is?
The musical festivals and events.
Felicia, 3 words that describe you are?
I am passionate. I'm outgoing once you get to know me. And I'm creative.
Very good. Adam, 3 words that describe you are?
Disciplined, determined, and loving.
Very good. Felicia, if you could travel back in time, you would travel to?
I'd say like the 50s.
Why?
I just feel like that time it's like so unique and looks like so like just like a fun time to be like part of.
Very
Everything
cool.
was growing then, I feel like.
Very nice. Adam, if you could travel back in time, you would travel to?
The 1990s.
Why?
I feel like it was a good medium between like technology coming into play and before it got too advanced. So like everything was just amazing and like it wowed your eyes, especially as a kid during that time. So.
Great. So Felicia, final question. Doing the WC podcast here with us today was?
Amazing.
Adam, doing the WC podcast today was?
Entertaining.
Awesome. Well, I want to thank you both for staying over and doing the bonus segment with us.